Yes, I'm live. Wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's throw on some music. Swapping some silent reds into my Duck Viper. I'm going to be spring swapping and putting in some silent red stems. I'll be lubing it with some fancy velvet that sent me to try out. Voices are really quiet compared to music. Thank you for letting me know. You can barely hear me, huh? How about now? How about now? Well, I'll find out in a bit when you respond to that, when the delay catches up. No, not better. Ditto on audio levels. Okay, let me actually move my mic closer, because that will be the most help. How about now? Actually, I'll just... Sorry for that. Still kind of low. Is it because the music is too loud, or am I just low volume in general? Which could be the case. Let me check some of my settings, because I have a feeling I know why. Very low volume. And how about now? I might be too loud now, but I just cranked my shit up, as the kids say. Thanks, guys. So yeah, I got some old silent reds. I got a Viper. I'll move my camera down so you guys can actually see what's going on. Looks a little bit out of the way. Trusty handy iFixit kit. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for joining me on this nice little unannounced stream. And fortunately, good thing I didn't take off this sticker. Right now I have some tactiles in here, but I didn't take off my Fuck Linear sticker, which I can keep on now because Linear's back in here. Good shit. Too big. That's what she said. Just kidding. I like to think myself as appropriately sized for the situation. Although the Duck Viper case is very annoying because these 4 bottom screws are different hex sizes than these 4 top ones, and these 2 middle ones are different length than these outside ones, which are of course different length from all these 4 top ones. I'll switch music away from emo stuff and put on some happier weeb stuff. Everyone likes happier weeb stuff or just chill stuff. Let's see. I think this might be a good mix. Okay. Feel free to ask questions whenever you guys have them. I'm just going to be chilling and doing this step by step. You know, because this will bother me, I'm going to center where it says Man of Interest Keyboard Chores. SMK Blue Typing Test. Oh, nice. Which keyboard? The Sieg Mini Touch? Ooh, good call. Good call. I'll probably be making a new batch of typing sounds in the near future because I'm getting a new microphone. I believe is in the mail. Oh, thank God you didn't fall. Last screw. Put you over here. Put y'all over here. This is the Duck Viper. I will just casually throw. No, I'm not gonna throw it on the bed. I'm like, I just realized I'm an idiot and I forgot to take my keycaps off. So I'm gonna do that right now. Herp a derp. If you want to stem swap, you might not want to have. Oh, sorry if that's really loud. Also, when it hits the table. Just gonna put that on there for a second. And actually be curious in how the lights look without the acrylic. That's how it looks without the acrylic layer. That's I'm probably not gonna put, I don't know if I'll still put hydro on this. We shall see. I'll put a question out to everyone who is watching. When you have an HHKB MX keyboard, how important is it for you to have proper MX HHKB keycaps? Like, we only use a key set that has a combine of backspace or delete key, or will you accept a pipe tilde key? Will you require to have the row 1U pipe backslash, or are you okay with substituting that with like an F1 key? How do you guys feel about that when you guys have MX HHKBs? Oh, nice. That's the link for your Sieg Mini Touch typing video. That was good to hear. One thing I want to do is I'm going to try to lube these tabs a bit more, so I'm taking everything apart. I've just fetched the George. Uninstalled silencing clips. Never been happier. Happy to hear that, Fox. Lube guide. Speaking of lube guides, I know Brian has a pretty decent lube guide that y'all should check out if you ever have a chance. Brian is a big fan of the lube, of the lubs. So one happy thing I'm really happy with this keyboard is that this keyboard is sipped, so I can just pop all of the switches out. Very convenient. That feel when no one answered my question from earlier. It's K. Well, you're gonna be watching me work with an MX HHKB this whole time. So it is how it is. I don't know what else you expect. It's alright though. Thank you for joining me on your free time. HHKB definitely isn't for everyone. It's an acquired taste. Different keystrokes for different folks, as they say. Miss the control location on a normal 60. No, I can understand that. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a muscle memory a lot of people have kind of learned since they had first started typing. And it is definitely a bigger change than the backspace moving down. God, these solder joints are so sharp. So funny story, everyone. I might be blind for Top Clack this Thursday. Yeah, I might be very blind for the show because I'm getting LASIK sometime Thursday before the show. And yeah, that might cause temporary blindness or at least not that great vision while I recover. But the recovery should only be a day. Things will most likely just be blurry for a little bit. I mean, I probably can do Top Clack. But I'm also in charge of all the stream stuff, so as long as I can, like, set that up, we will be Gucci. As the kids say. And glasses are falling off my face. It's weird to think about. You know, all your life they tell you, no, don't shine lasers in your eyes. You could blind yourself. And I'm gonna be using. Someone's gonna be using lasers to fix my eyes. Brother got LASIK. He kind of won it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. My pre-op is tomorrow, and then my surgery itself will be Thursday, and then Friday of my post-op, and that's basically the process. I had a consultation last week. $5,000 off insurance. Really? That's expensive where you live. Dang. For me, LASIK was a fifth of the price per eye. Oh, maybe it's because you're doing it through insurance. I'm doing mine cash. $2,500 an eye. Wow, that's steep over there. Mine is let's see, $1,350 an eye, I believe. The annoying part is that this plate doesn't support stem swap removal because Koreans, and so I'm going to lube all these stems and switches outside of the PCB, which I hate doing because it's annoying for me, but I'm going to do it. Bam, all of them off. Whoa. Let's use small things to make a container so I can hold parts. Yes. Okay, I need a switch top opener for these. Some of these switches. Can't find where I put mine. Got it. I'm good to go. I'm, as the kids say, good in the hood. Let's open up some cherry clears. Yeah, not cherry clears. Silent reds. I won't be needing the housings after this. Got a plastic bag for things I don't need. I'm also not going to be using the old springs either. Yay, dropping tools. The mark of a professional, right? So thank you, anyone and everyone who is here joining me. Feel free to ask any questions in chat if you have any, or talk and hang out. So I'll be doing this for some time. Shout out to the sponsors of Top Clack, which is Input Club, who is currently running Max Keys SA Lime on their Kono.store site, and our other sponsor, Novel Keys, who has a wonderful selection of switches. novelkeys.xyz, and if you use the promo code TopClack, you'll get a 5% discount off your order. So if you're looking in trying any Kale switches, especially as fancy exclusive Kale switches, like the Pale Blues that Brian has, then check those out. One of these days I'll be able to hold on to things. Do you like vinyl? I do like vinyl. I actually don't have my vinyl player set up because I don't have any space in my room. But I do have a vinyl player somewhere in my storage. I only have a few vinyl albums though. I'm not super big into it, but if there's something I like that comes my way, I definitely enjoy sitting down, giving it a listen, or depending on the record, putting it in the background while I do life. Yeah, I think it was 60 records right now. That is good. How do you store them all? Do you just throw them all in a box? I only have like 6, so I'm not, anywhere big compared to a lot of people. Got a wood crate for $50. Oh, not bad. It's full. Yeah, 60. You're getting quite a bit. What kind of setup do you have? I know in our Top Clock official Discord, which I can provide the link for in a bit. You know, we have a few audio files or a few audio heads in our channel. Right now, some shit one left at home. Gonna buy projects. Nice-oo. Don't know what that is, to be honest, but sounds cool. What the heck? How did a panda make it into my... Oh, I know why. I have a panda switch in my box of Silent Reds, because that's what I used to use as a spacebar. If I'm short a stem, I can find more. Project is a brand. Interesting. This one of you will buy them to check that out. Ooh, that looks amazing. Damn. Got an okay belt drive motor, of course. Carbon fiber tone arm with integrated head shell. Motor suspension system. Very nice. With an acrylic platter. Master Wander, you got an old Cosby record as a piece of memorabilia a few years ago. Proud of it. That is good to hear. Platter's acrylic now too. Yeah, that was actually really cool to read about. Definitely makes the price justification a bit more understandable for a lot of people who might not know. Did you see the guy who took a Dremel to his huge? Make it more ergo. No, I did not see the guy who took a Dremel to his huge. Why did he take... What? I mean, I know why, I guess, now, because I'm reading it, but... What? What? Crazy people out there. What the heck do I do with these 45-gram springs, guys? One thing I'm a bit bummed about, I did not buy any alcohol tonight. So I'm just drinking water, the good stuff. What weight are you putting in again? I haven't actually truly decided between 62 or 67 gram springs. I'll decide once I get to that portion, which I guess would be after I take apart these switches and those switches. Oh, I did the wrong one. Those are 62 best in the end. I like 62 gram as well. I have a bag of like 150 62 gram ergo clears I haven't chosen yet. For those of you who might be in chat who might be wondering what Not G10 is talking about, this is the Elecom Huge, which is a trackball. My favorite trackball. Apparently someone took a Dremel to it to... so how am I making more ergo? I still haven't clicked the link yet, but I will soon. After I get through a few more of these ones. You know what? Now that I think about it, I probably will use 62 grams just because, like, I have 67 right here in front for my Holy Pandas. I have 67 for something else. Oh, my Zelios round 1 and my Compact SQ. And I actually don't have anything with 62 grams right now, I think. Even though I really love 62 gram. This was the first weight that made me really fall in love with that ergo weight category of, 62, 65, 67. What do I do with these cherry housings? Man, I have no clue. Man, I wish Kale started working on some silent switches. I know Gatoron is now. KBD fans had their little group buy going on for some Gatoron silence. Wonder how those will stack with these cherries. How is the MX Ergo? When I saw the $100 price tag, I thought that was a bit steep, to be honest. Really comfy. That is a good to hear note. I just can't do that thumb trackball life. I wish they made a finger style version. Playlist over already? Probably. Yes, it is. Tempted by trackballs for a while, huh? Well, I'd definitely recommend you try them out if you get a chance. I mean, there's a big difference, though, between finger trackballs and thumb trackballs. Usually people are one or the other and not both. I am for sure a finger baller. I am no good with using my thumbs. Also, I don't want to destroy the joint in my thumb because I think it defeats the purpose of the ergonomics of a trackball. But hey, for a lot of people, it does feel better and is more comfortable for them. For me, though, it is a no-go. Faux show. Yeah, no. That's how I roll. Hello. Name, is that an E, an N, and a T? Supposedly, no, it's a C. C and I don't know. I can't see from this distance because I haven't had my LASIK yet. But welcome to my stream where I'm just doing some keyboard chores tonight. So, what up, Garrett? Nice you to join me on this beautiful Tuesday evening. We're almost done taking apart all these silents, and then I still need to... What am I doing right now? Right now I am taking apart some Cherry MX Silent Reds, and then I'll be taking apart some Kale, whatever those tactile things are, poppers or bronzes, whichever one is a tactile and not the clicky one. After that, I'll be putting these stems in, but with a 62-gram spring, and I'll be lubing them nice and good with some Krelbit lube that he sent me to demo out, which he will have for sale soon, I believe. That's what's happening. Then I'll be assembling all that in my Duck Viper. I also need to re-lube the stabs for my Duck Viper nice and thick. Thick with 2 C's. Because that's how I like it. You know, now that I see my screen, this is probably annoying people. So I'm going to close that. Finally caught a stream. Hello there, pork chopics. Symbol Audio LP Storage Cabinet 200, huh? Well, maybe when I'll probably get a crate first. A wood crate first before that. I don't have that many vinyls. I really don't. $3,000. Damn, you must really want to show them off. Yeah, no, I'm not spending $3,000 for a vinyl cabinet. Then again, if you can afford that much for a vinyl cabinet, you probably have some very dank records lying around. Now think about it, I probably don't need any extra silent reds because the silent red build was in a 60% that didn't have a split spacebar, had a normal bottom row, not normal, wooden keyless bottom row, but had more switches than an HHKB layout. So I should be good on the amount of stems I need. Should. So, put this pan aside. All my cubes and key sets I can get for 3K. I mean, probably, but I wouldn't want to trade them for a vinyl cabinet when I only have like 6 vinyls. Okay, now I need to take apart these. And more containers, so I'm going to transfer all of this. If you get the cabinet, I never create. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Bag of extra shit that I just. The good thing about my room is my bed's next to me, so like I have this bag of shit I don't care about. I just do that and I don't worry. Ish. This is ready. Just kidding, I still need that bag because I'm going to put the stems in that bag. Well, it's pointless. It's not going to be using those stems. So the only thing about these is they're not, you know, switch top opener compatible. Like my last one. Like, and I don't like the other Kale ones where like you can at least fit them on the bottom. Throwing switches over your shoulders, good luck. It's a new trend. All the cool kids do it. So for these kind of switches, I usually use the thinnest flathead I have. Once you get started, it's really easy to get a rhythm with these. One side, easy. Next side, bam. So I want to keep the housings, and that's it. That's it. So for these kind of switches, a handy Huey tip, use a fine point, okay? Get it in one corner. Okay, when you get it in one corner, you want to move your Phillips flathead to the middle, and you just go up slightly so it unconnects. Then for the other side, it's kind of the same thing. From the side, you wedge it in. After you wedge it in, you go to the middle portion, put it in a little bit extra, and then you also wedge that up, and it just comes apart. A lot of people complain about these kind of switches, taking them apart, but once you learn that trick, it goes super fast and easy. And after that, you just kind of get a rhythm of one side, other side, open. One side, other side, open. One side, other side, open. Bam. It only takes me a little bit longer than using a switch top opener for my silent reds. So what's everyone else doing tonight other than watching me work on a keyboard? Just curious. Or what has everyone else been up to before now as well? Woo, laundry. I just wish someday there's a machine that will, after drying all your laundry, will automatically fold it for you. An automatic laundry folder. Iron Banner and D2. I'm old. D2 isn't Diablo 2 anymore, is it? D2 is Destiny 2, I'm guessing. Folding scum of the earth chore. Yeah, I agree. I actually folded laundry before the stream as well. So I was like, I'll do my laundry and then I'll stream. If you want to find out if there's more people who are also into keyboards and play Destiny 2, Talk Clack does have an official Discord channel, and we do have a gaming section. So I'll create that invite if anyone wants to check it out. I'll do all my other shilling stuff I have to do in a bit that I am contractually obligated to shill. What trackball is that? This is the Elecom Huge trackball. This is my favorite trackball. Way better than the CST. I am a fingerball user for reference. Here's the trackball. Super smooth. You got your buttons. You got front, back, of course. You got DPI switch of 3 settings: low, mid, and high. You got 1, 2, 3 programmable buttons. So, I mean, kind of where it is at. IMO. Yeah, dude, my MX Master, oh my goodness, like, my scroll lock, like, doesn't work anymore, so it's always, like, free, and it's really annoying how loose it is and easy for it to move, so sometimes when I play games, if I move it too quickly, it'll scroll and, like, switch weapons on me, and, like, there you go, I'm dead, because I wanted to shoot, but I was busy switching weapons. It's kind of annoying. I mean, there is an MX Master 2. I don't know if they fixed that issue, though. I think that's what happens to everyone's MX Master. Your thumb button stopped working? Damn! Actually, I prefer my thumb button stop working because sometimes I feel like it's in a kind of inappropriate place, and sometimes I push it by accident, and all my windows goes into like the old Mac OS expose mode. I'm like, no, I don't want to see my desktop. I want to squeeze my mouse harder so I can concentrate and shoot. But then life happens. And the only way to consistently disable my thumb button was like to open up their app, which I hated having running in the background. But I do bust that mouse out when I do play FPSs, which is often enough. Hopefully I'll get a new mouse soon. But I have other more pressing needs than improving my gamerability. Like some top clock stuff. Yo. Top clock is love, top clock is life. Check out our website, topclock.com. We'll have more sick content coming soon, like an article Brian just wrote. If you guys haven't checked that out, I don't think he's posted it anywhere. He should. But Brian actually just wrote an article about linear switches, which if you're a fan of linear switches or want to know more about linear switches, you can check it out on topclock.com under the text clack section. G900, huh? I'm not sure what mouse I'll get in the future. I haven't done research for any replacements yet. Because I'm just trucking on. Zowie EC2A. How's that? I've heard mixed things about Zowies. Extremely good mouse. Almost through with this, and then I will chug a bottle of water because I don't have alcohol. Just sad. I have a text to respond to as well. OSX update. Yeah, right. Almost like slow my phone down. My battery. Oh, sorry about that. Did my playlist just end? Didn't it? Okay, let's deal with that. Okay. Oh, this is supposed to be a future bass mix. I don't want this many vocals. Cut the vocals. Come on. Do, 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 do. These are the situations where I wish I had a switch station where I can lube all my switches. But alas, I do not. I should get one. One of these days. It'd be pretty cool, you know? It would. I should do a group bot on Taobao. I know they're pretty cheap. I've seen them on Taobao. I think Brian has one. A lot of people have one. I don't lube switches as often as most people. No, that's a lie. But more than the average person. But I don't always lube my switches. Two more. I'm set. Okay, this part is set, so I will be right back after a quick restroom break. I have returned. So let's get some springs. 62 gram, right? Bag of springs. I got some, not enough 67 grams. It's from a mass drop too, from when I used to sell a lot of strings. 62 grams, probably not enough, but I'll take that pack out. And then there's another pack of 62s. 80 grams, no thanks. Stock MX clear springs, don't need. 78, do not need. 67, do not need. More 67. This is enough? Crap, I don't know how many I have. You guys think this is enough springs? For an HHKB? Should I just count these? Should I take my time to count these? Or should I be safe and I go 67 gram where I know I definitely have enough? Damn. Do I risk it? What do you guys think? I don't know if I should. Do I stick it safe with 67? Yes, I'm gonna stick it safe, guys. Dang it. So I need to order more 62 gram springs. That's what I know. That's okay. It's okay. You know, that's part of life, guys. Okay, so I'm using the Krillbit 204 lube. Let me get a brush out. My lube brush disappeared. I think a new one. I have a box of them I can get. This one, I prefer using my old one, so I'll figure a brand new one out, but I will. That's life. Let's get this one. Let's get to it. Okay. If you buy Zelios, do you need to lube anything beside the stabs? Some people still like lubing Zelios, but I mean, it's up to you what you want to lube and what you don't want to lube. So this lube is more like a grease, to be honest. So it's like, look, if I do this, my lube ain't gonna fall out unless it's super hot. So it's not like liquid lube. It's more of a grease, which is fine with me. I am putting a gratuitous amount of lube on every switch. No! And dropping things like an idiot. Let's see, most of the lube's still on there, so that is okay with me. So I'm just gonna close her up. Cool. So if it springs are twisted, like so, you just twist them until they come apart. That's all you need to do. Bam. Yes, after this I'll be relubing my stabs as well, so you guys will see that. Okay guys, I'm gonna take like a 5 to 10 minute hiatus real quick to take Giorgio outside to do his business, as dogs do. I've returned. Sorry about that. Is there a commercial on? No. Music has things on. I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. So sorry. So, Alien, have you finished laundry? Have you finished the devil's chore? AKA folding them clothes. Okay. Back to this long, intensive process. Lube and stoves. Just lubing my stabs. Not moving my stabs, lubing my switches. I'm happy you like the cable G10. It is a wonderful cable. Donut cables are my favorite cables. What up, Jazzy Brewer? Right now I am throwing in some 67-gram springs in these kale housings with lubed silent reds. Earlier I was taking all them apart. I just got back from a quick hiatus because I had to walk the George. And then all these will be going on my Duck Viper, which is already sipped, so I don't need to actually solder, fortunately. Be nice and quick tonight. Not really, because this is taking a while, but you know, it is how it is. Note, when you do lube switches, it does take usually a few days of use for the lubes to truly, completely settle in. Cherry, silent red stems, and kale pro. I don't know if they're pro switches. Just kale. There's the kale speed switch housings. Yes, basically. This is Krelbit's new lube that he'll be unveiling very soon. He sent me samples to try out, which I am. Be applying these very liberally. This lube is more of a grease. Very nice. Very nice. Oop. I do not know if Nyquist has a mini USB or not, to be honest. Really wish this keyboard had a switch movable plate so I can just do this nice and quick. What? This is how I'll have to be doing it. So Jazzy Brewer, how are you doing tonight since you are joining us, it seems like? Yes, it does take a few days of constant use for lube to fully settle in switches, depending on how much you use. So I definitely recommend, after lubing a board, definitely give it a few days as a strong test drive to let it fully settle and lubricate what it needs to lubricate. Happy to hear you're doing well. Yes, if you want to know more about lubing, Brian has a really good switch lube guide somewhere online. That's why you might see me, after I assemble switches, push them for a little bit before I move on to the next one. It's not spreading them fully, but it does help a little bit. It'll be helped most when I start really getting typing going on this keyboard once I finish all these switches and throw them in. Can't wait to do more build streams once I get more keyboards coming in, guys. I have a few projects I'm waiting on. Should be fun stuff. My X60 review is coming on really nicely. You guys will check that out on Top Clack once it's done. Have I tried EK's lube? No, I have not. Usually I use Tech Keys Thin for just about everything. I am trying out Krelbit's new lube, which will be available on switchmod.net once he starts selling these. I got samples of it, so I'm trying it out for these switches. I mean, I've tried out their lube at meetups on other people's keyboards, but that's not a long enough typing experience to really get a good feel, you know? Still got a nice pile of switches to get through here. Oh man, Ignition remix. Like, I like the song, but it seems like time. R. Kelly's a piece of shit. So, right? No. Good enough for the lube stay on. No, how will we lube this? I think of SIP socketing Nyquist have to use as a switch tester, yay or nay? Meh. IMO, even though it's a better form of a switch tester, it's hard to use a switch tester unless you can like actually type on it, like you would like on a keyboard, like as you plan on using it. Yeah, that's way too much lube. That's okay. It's good. Boop. That's why Brian and I always say meetups are the best way to try switches. Yeah, unless you can actually type with, you know, your fingers as if you would type. That's really the best way to try switch. I mean, that's what you're doing is probably a better way than like an individual switch tester of single switches. So I mean, it's probably the best compromise. Yeah, testing saves a lot of money. Just go around and ask who has what kind of switches, and people will be like, "Oh, I have that kind of switch or that kind of mods on my switches," and just be like, "Oh, it's really cool. Is it okay if I try it out?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, check out my keyboard," and you'll be like, "Oh, these are amazing," or "Yeah, these aren't as hyped as I thought they'd be," and you can make your decision. .660C or HHKB, if you're going to keep them stock 660C, if you plan on modding HHKB. Why is that? What lends the HHKB to modding? It's easier, and mods on the HHKB IMO feel a lot better. One of the big things that differentiates HHKB from other Topra boards is the fact that the plate is built into the case, so it is a plastic case instead of a stainless steel plate. It's case mounted. It's a plastic plate case. Why did I start lubing without a spring?
Listen, everybody.
Ooh. Cool. I feel like this pile hasn't been shrinking. I feel like I have so many to do. But it's only an HHKB's worth. I'm not doing like a TKO or anything big. Which, thinking of those, I need to think what I'm going to do with my E8 when it eventually comes. Also, another reason people like modding HTTP over F660C. For 660C, if you do like a Novatouch slider swap, you want key sets for it, you'd need 2.25 shifts. Which is kind of annoying. Let's see, more lube. I'm gonna switch mixes. This mix is actually kind of annoying right now. Ah, yes, XE64, that awkward 2U shift. Yep. This is gonna take a cool minute to finish. Just can't find a mix I'm happy with right now. I know, I got one. I got one. Don't worry, guys. I got one. Hold up. Hold up. Where is it? Which one is it? Is it? No. No. Which one of these is it? Oh, this one. If it's too loud, let me know. I'm just mostly gonna listen to this track.
This is a prequel to a love life. The prequel to my friends. The start of something different after something else would end. This is a brand new story, or maybe one that's super old. Well, either way, I suppose that it's one I never told. Like before the cheeky romantic with plans of an exodus and the head in the clouds kid with the goal to amass fans was a quiet child. One that tried to hide his smiles, dreaming life was half as wild as his life was twice as mild. A kid who fell in love with story.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
Then he would picture her, amused to songs he didn't write, and he often thought he had no type. But deep within his sleep and in the night, there was a girl of light, the right one for him, artisan crafted. He didn't tell anyone, he was afraid of being laughed at. Scribbling doodles, he wasn't an artist, but he had a vision. Once it had started, a man on a mission. He made it his target to find what he's missing. And he found out what he missed one day. Yeah. Thought she'd be his miss one day. Yeah. He only dreamed that they'd kiss one day. And it fell apart in one day. Yeah. He was broken, conflicted, torn open and ripped. It had shattered. His walls and emotions were endless. He searched for his purpose, his thought process simple. Could it be his attitude, hair, height, or pimples? Was there something wrong? Maybe he wasn't an equal. Maybe there was deceit. No, wait, she wasn't evil. Maybe he didn't mean as much or said something he didn't mean to. But we'll stop right there because this is just the prequel.
Hell yeah, I'm grooving. Yeah, some of these switches aren't as consistent as others from my lubing, but you know what? That's okay. Because they will settle. Because that's what lube is.
Your dreamy eyes are the focus of third period. The only time I break away is when the class gets serious. And when it simmers down, I'm back to writing about our exploits. Your face, my inspiration. It's saying that I have no choice but to pin down my feelings, hopes, dreams, and appealings. Whatever I think I'd say to you if there wasn't a distancer. Or maybe I just pass a pen and say I need an aspirin and fake a headache just to escape the class with the massive grin. You don't understand, we're dating, you just don't know yet. I planned dates and excursions just to make sure you have no stress. I wrote poems that detail your beauty more than you can fathom, and a tune to speed the day up even when it's at its slowest. I've prepared myself to die for you, and you don't even know my name. If it's all the same, I think I deserve to have my gaze. And some may call it creepy, others wish that they were the target, but I only want you, and I think that makes me the smartest. Hey, I know your best color, what season your favorite flowers bloom, and I treat you like a princess if I got around to asking you to be mine. But I can't find the time. Early bird gets the worm, but I'm afraid of the feline, or maybe I fear reject. I just don't know yet. I fear regret of the sediment settling me to hold less. I thought you should know this, so I'll put it in a note then, one you'll never see. But to me, it's like I sewed it to you.
Making some progress.
I find myself with flowers on the street that you live, and I find myself asking if you'd like to walk, and I find myself with smiles cause the things that we did, and I was glad that we could knock the ball right out of the park. You Babe Ruthed it, you close your eyes with every single toothy grin. I can see my world right where you're standing if you'd let me in. I know I'm no prince, but you're a queen, you're a 10, and you're new here, yes I know, but tell me where, oh where could you have been? I wanna know your favorite color, when's your birthday, what's your astro sign, and if you're here I could sit and watch the clouds to pass the time. Let me thank you for this chance to impress the empress of my social life, and I know it comes in steps, but I can't wait to hold you tight. Tell me about your fears, thoughts appears in my apparel, and if it isn't too apparent, tell me if you're feeling me too, cause I see magic in the reflection of your eyes, and I notice that it's there when you're peeping the dude, cause like honestly, I just want your honesty. If you're not ready for these steps, well it doesn't bother me. If you like me better as a friend, then I'll acknowledge it and watch the most beautiful of women bloom and start again. I find myself with flowers on the street that you live, and I find myself asking you if you'd like to walk, and I find myself with smiles cause the things that we did, and I was glad that we could knock the ball right out of the park. Yeah. Curiosity killed me. Asking questions should have fooled the cat. What's your number? What's your name? Where the hell do you be at? We should just be past this. Thought I said the last time. You ain't got a reason to be up and out at midnight. You melt in the rain, whether a wits are made of sugar. Surely you would know that you're one hell of a looker. And every time you look around, it seems like one for the books, with the face that makes me sing all of these hooks. Like, it must be something in the water you drink. I bet your mother is a MILF or something else. So
What a line. I bet your mother is a MILF or something else.
my eyes to peep these beautiful things. I can't ever put this story on the shelf. Oh, oh, oh.
It must be something in the water I drink. They call my mother a MILF or something else.
Cause you got me thinking this art, thinking lovey-dovey stuff ain't this hard. I'm hoping that you miss me, or at least my kiss tart. You're just the one, and I couldn't ever wanna restart. We could play forever, just keep shuffling up these cards. I'm an eyesore and an ear sore, and yet you still deal with me. If that's not love, then tell me what the hell's the equivalent. I'm hoping that you still stay with me and end up my boo. And if you truly think you love me, well then I love you too. It must be something in the water you'll drink. I bet your mother is a MILF or something else. And I know when I use my eyes, beautiful things I can never.
Almost at 2 hours of streaming. Thanks everyone who is still watching or has joined me on this wonderful adventure where I am building this keyboard. Well, rebuilding it, I guess. More about modding these switches, if anything.
When I fall into your voice, I'm in a world of my own.
Yes.
Every syllable a lullaby that makes me feel home. And I can pick apart the meaning in every difference of tone. It's like the Midas touched the vocal cords of Mona Lisa. And you're so hot that you can heat up while you're in a freezer. The temperature changes when you walk in the room. And I admit my poetry is shallow compared to the way that you move. I just use my words and hope I don't lose. It's a competition, me versus the opposition. Opting to check my optics, then choosing to go out and get it. Iron in my blood as much as love up in the words I'm spitting. Iron out the kinks to perfect the songs about you that I'm giving out to the world. And I'll sing it proud, like I'm singing in the rain, or I'm a wild child. Life ain't a musical, but it's a sweet soundtrack with you. And the color scheme just lightens up every time that I kiss you. Yeah, and it's a different kind of bliss, something undescribable by words I pen, and it's only seen by spending time with you. From every sentence that leaves your lips and a leap into the abyss, it's something different, and I listen. It's what I like to do, and to say it's a sour truth that I would face a pout and boo if I would ever sound aloof when asked about the drowning truth. The words you use to deliver what you mean to me and others, I would hide behind recordings of my love for you was covered. It's something beautiful to hear you talk about anything, so I hope you're content with just staying to speak with me.
This is destroying my back. Slouching over. Ugh. Okay. Okay, let's turn it up. Let's turn it up, y'all. Let's turn it up. Hopefully before Thursday's Talk Clack episode, I also have a new mic. I know some people have been mentioning I've been having audio issues, or sometimes my audio switching from one channel to the other for some reason. So hopefully that will be solved with the new microphone I have coming in. Picked up some Telios courtesy of poetry competition. Been trying them for a week now. How do you feel about them? I have not tried my Telios yet. I have them all sitting in a bag waiting for my 75 SQ to come. Thing are very smooth, but not box smooth. They don't have reduced travel, which is nice. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this pile does finally look like it's getting smaller, which is good. This is the hardest part. The last, because I don't have to solder these. These are because the PCBs are already sipped with the Kale SIP sockets, or the Panda ones, I mean. These switches just happen to be the one I have that switches in, that fit inside those SIP sockets. So I just put these in, put these back on the plate and PCB, and I should be set to Roni. When Brian did a small little review on Telios, I think he said for him they were the smoothest stock switch, but it had wobble, which Zeal claims. Zeal claims that the only way to have this truly super smooth switch is to have some wobble. Oh, what up? What up, Mega Force? What up, my dude? What up? Have a nice night, Josie Brewer. Thank you so much for joining my stream. It's been awesome. Getting closer to the end. Getting closer to the end. Finally. Yeah, switch modding can be pretty tedious if you decide to lube switches like I'm doing now. I usually don't lube switches, but I mean, I just felt like it. Usually it's easier because usually people would have like a switch mod station, or usually what I would usually do is I'd usually have a plate that has switch top removable, so I can just have all the switch bottoms in, put the spring, all the springs in, then put all the stems in, and then do all my lubing in a row, and then just close all of them. This one's tedious because I have to do one at a time, which is a pain in the ass. Absolute pain in the ass. But if you have a switch removable switch top, it's not that bad. Or yeah, but I mean, switch bonding always though is always a bit on the of the tedious side, if you're doing lubing at least. These days there's so many good stock switches where you don't really need to unless you're like gonna go lube to the max. And if I was a true perfectionist, after I tried all the switches out, I'd actually probably take some out and re-lube some of them. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not a perfectionist. I also don't want to go crazy. Look, there's all the switches I have left. All the housings. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm getting there. Getting there. Yeah, usually I hate lubing switches like this, though. Like, I have so many things I could be doing right now, but here I am. Lubing these switches. Oops. My fingers will thank me. We'll see. We will see. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. People have been saying lubed silent blacks is really good, okay? These silent reds are the same stems as silent blacks, so I am lubing these. I'm putting in my opinion, a better spring weight than stock reds. So, let's see if the hype's real, you know? That's what I'm here to find out. Whether or not this will live up to the hype. Almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more, guys. 10 more, everyone. Then lube hell will finally end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful. I have enough switches. Enough stems. Hype is a very dangerous thing. You're correct. Hype is a very dangerous thing. But you know what? In a hobby that is mostly waiting, Hype is a double-edged sword, you know? No. Get up. Let's see. Good, good, good. What's going on here was late at your homie's bike race. Right now, I am finishing up lubing switches. These are Kale Speed housings, 72 gram springs, Silent Red stems, and Krelbit's new 204 lube. I have a handful left to do, and these are all going to go on my Duck Viper, which is already SIP socketed, and these fit the SIP sockets. So once I put all these on, I'll be good to go. What kind of bike race was it? Was it a Cat 5 race, Cat 4 race, Cat 3 race? Was it an unsanctioned fixie race? What was up? What is up, my man? What was a proper motorcycling race? Cat 3, half tarmac, half dirt. Ooh, living that cyclocross life. Very nice. Man, cyclocross looks fun. Looks expensive to get into, to be honest. That's what every good cyclist needs. Some heckling to keep them humble, you know. That's all the housings I have left. Just a few, okay? Just 6 more. 6 more. Whew. Whew. Streaming for over 2 hours now. That's how tedious this process is. No. Oh. Dang it, drop my... Okay, we're still Gucci. What the heck song is this? I mean, this song was played at a live pool party, so that makes sense. I'll strictly the Tokyo Live show then. Okay. Ooh-wee. Dos más. One more switch. Anyone take a good look at the Southpaw? 65%. Been following a while. It looks good. It sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. $65. Oh yeah, I did see it. Don't know if I'll get it. Probably won't get it. It's a good idea though. Numpads on lefts. A lot of people don't like it because they have to retrain muscle memory though, because most people are just used to it on the right. But I think it's possible and a good idea because it saves you mouse space if you're right-handed, while allowing you to have a numpad. Assuming you still have the desk real estate on that side. Now, let's take a look at my PCB, and let's put a lot of lube on my PCB. My stabs. Then I can pop all these switches back in, and I can be done. Left as a macro padding, don't need a macro for anything. Why the hell not? Not a bad idea, to be honest. Not a bad idea. Okay. Everything's all lubed up. Let's throw some switches back on, eh? Okay. Sorry for that noise. Boop. Let's position this correctly. Bingo, one. Let's put the other corner in. Bam. Let's put the spacebar in. Bingo. Nice. Now to go through this. Nice and easy. Yeah. Do I keep Hydro on this board or do I switch keycaps? That is the question of the night. What do y'all think in chats? New switches, new caps. Okay, sounds like a plan then. Ah. New and new. I unbend pin. Bingo. Oh, I'm gonna rebend another pin. Fine. Oh, bent pins are gonna give me trouble. Yes, you are. Okay, new keycaps. I'll let you guys know my options in a moment after I get all these switches in. And while I'm cleaning the old sets and putting it back, y'all can decide between the options which should I go with. On top of my head, though, I have... So this is a black keyboard with RGB. I have cyan. KA 2017. So the bend pin now is just being stubborn. What else do I have? Hyperfuse. Black on black PBT. Oh shit. Oh shit, shit, what happened with the switch? How's it close all the way? Okay, are we good now? Okay, we good. It's a close call. Ah! Maybe we'll go with Hyperfuse. That's probably the safest bet for a black keyboard like this. This one easier than the first time, which makes me really happy. Bent pin. Unbent pin. Bent pin, I see you again. Should be fine. Hyperfuse. Because the hype is dangerous, okay. Hyperfuse will be almost done. Woot, 4 more. Three. 2. What did I use for housings? These are Kale Speed housings. Kale Speed housings, Panda Sip sockets, 67-gram springs, Silent Red housings. Let's test this and make sure she works. And I will be set to put her back together after I confirm she works. Okay, open up my, let's see, as we alt tab. Yep, okay, first row. We good? Yep. Second row. Yep. Third row. Yep. Fourth row. And function does in fact work. Bottom row. Cool, everything is working. I can assemble her back together. Yeah, it's quite the Franken switch. I'll move my camera back. Stop it, camera. There we go. I'll move lights away so it doesn't look as ugly. Okay, cool thing. Look at these acrylic pieces. Look. They're slotted so they fit. I love this about this case. Okay. I love the bottom acrylic piece the most because look at that. It's cut out for components to fit, to have minimal clearance. And this is why Zeal stabs don't fit on Duck Viper. The annoying part is keeping these aligned when I put them together for me to screw them in. The best I can do. And where is my fancy tool? Here it is. Let's swap bits to the correct bits I want to use. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully Merlin can run the Viper weight goodbye soon. That would be well appreciated. Let it go. Yes, I went in. Did this one align too? Oh yes, top row aligned, so therefore this is going to be good. I still have my fuck linear sticker right on the back, which is perfect for this board. Let's switch to the smaller bit because the Duck Viper doesn't believe in using the same size hexes for all the case screws. Fuck, stock soon. We'll see. I'm actually working on a few new sticker designs. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks I'll have a chance to run them. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oh, yeah. Move these out of the way for now. I'll clean those up later because those go in a tray and I don't want to bore you with watching me put them in a tray. Move that out of the way. Hyperfuse was the choice. My Telios, I'll use someday. Much better than it used to be. Sorry for that noise. Sorry about that, everyone, if that was loud. I apologize. Let's throw some accents on. Here we go. I do bottom out quite loudly when I type, so probably still hear the bottom out. Ah. Okay, the Z key. QWERTY, QWE. Nope. 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 Yes. OP goes right there. X M D 9 1 thingamabob, because I don't have a 1U, proper 1U pipe backslash, because I don't have the accent kits. F, open less than, I mean, let's see, R, minus 6, 8, quotation, C, P, Q, 0, G. Thank you everyone for your patience for me going through this. T. I'm trying to do as fast as I can so you don't have to wait as long, hopefully. Okay. That thing I don't care about or need. That's going to be a code with an accent. Normal shifts. What do I have left? 3. Nope. Wrong profile. 2. And I need a J. Yeah, J. Let's separate these before they get mixed together. Right here. And I need an escape. Do I have an escape with an accent? I do. I do. And I need a big, I need Alt-GR. Done. Oh, done. And since these aren't have a tray and they have a bag instead, I will bag these back up. I fix it, get back. Yeah, when you do a lot of switch swapping for photos and stuff, I learn pretty quickly how to do it. And I kind of like things I memorize throughout the keyboard to remember where I put keys. That's how I usually get it right. Things I remember. So I usually don't have to reference like another board. The only thing I have to reference another board on is like a numpad for the equation signs. So this will take a few days of use before it fully settles. But if you guys want a typing test, I will be happy to give everyone one. Let me turn off this music. And let's pull up a website arena. Let me just capture it for you all. Add window capture. Typing. I'm doing double typing? Hold on, what's happening here? I am having double type, aren't I? I'm having double inputs. Hold on, let me try real quick. My double typing. I think I am. Yes. What's happening? Huh, let's try that again. That's weird. Huh, interesting. That's what it sounds like. I need to fix something it looks like. Oh, I need a wrist rest. My wrists are destroying me with this really high keyboard and angle. Hold on, I think type properly on this keyboard if I have wrist rests. Whew. But how does it sound to everyone? It sounds okay to me. It feels okay. Yeah, and that's about it. Thanks you for everyone who joined me. I'll have a better typing video later on, but I might have to go back and open her up and do a few things. But first, I want all the lube settle and type a lot on this for the next day or two, and hope everything is okay. Okay, well, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget that we do have an official Top Clock Discord if anyone ever wants to visit us. We also have a website, topclock.com. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Input Club and Novel Keys, who are really awesome. We are online for our weekly show every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. This week's guest, I believe, will be Donut Cat of Donut Cables, who has launched his group buy for these amazing metal cables. I love mine. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful night.